right. We'll get the active particle and we'll begin. Thank you. The active to know if you're talking. Okay, yesterday, after I calibrate real quick, we're going to pick up and we're going to make All right, thank you. All right, it's what? I know it's really crooked, and I need to have my whole board. Okay.
With the new one?
Thank you, whichever. All right, we were talking about stage movement and the different areas of the stage. Also talking about why the stage areas are called what they are. Well, let's go back to the beginning of theater. Start with the ancient Greeks. There's always been a desire for people to be entertained. There's always been music. There's always been entertainment, whether it was beating on a drum or a log to make a rhythm or using a voice to make sounds. People have always sought out entertainment. So way back when the Greeks started to perform, they would have a little troupe of people and they would travel from town to town as this little theater company. When they'd get to the town, they would tell everybody, there's going to be a show, there's going to be a show, it's going to be on the hillside. Hillside? Why the hillside? There was no place else to perform. But they chose to work on a hillside because it allowed the people to see them. So here's the side of a hill. Where do you think the actors perform?
On the side of it.
On the side of the hill? No?
On the top.
No.
On the bottom.
The actors were down here. And that's where they performed. The people would bring their blankets and their picnics, and they would sit on the hill and watch the actors. Something very interesting came from this. We have an ancient symbol of the theater, that wherever you go, you know that it's drama or it's theater. It's a picture of those masks on the flag back there. They're referred to as comedy and tragedy. Well, these actors were so clever that not only did they make these great big masks so people could see their faces better, knew what their characters were, because they were a long ways away. So if they were playing somebody real evil, they'd make a real evil looking mask. Or they were playing a little child, they'd make a little child's face, or an old man. They would make these faces bigger. They were even more clever. Inside those masks, they built in a megaphone. Do you know what a megaphone is when I say it? You know, like in a football game, or horns that they put up to their mouth. They built them into the masks so that people could hear them. Pretty cool. There was no microphones at the time, but a pretty cool way to project sound. So this was one of our very original stages. Remember these shapes. Well, as time went on, theater progressed, and people would continue to travel into different areas and to perform. Well, then they started to have little towns where the town would have entertainment. So they built a building, or maybe it was even a general store that they just cleared stuff out of the way, or a schoolhouse, and that's where they put on a show. So they'd have the actors here and the audience here. The audience is all sitting in their chairs, okay? And the actors are here, all performing. Do you see a problem with this? Peter?
People in the back.
These people in the back are looking at the backs of the people's heads, and so the only people who are really getting a good chance to see are the people in the very front. So they decide, oops, big eraser. let's put the actors on a stage. So they put the actors on a little stage, which was literally no more than 1 or 2 steps up, and then still kept their audience sitting on the floor. It was a little better. Still not great, was it? Still not great. It wasn't until not too long ago, not too long, I guess it's been long, but they said, you know, those Greeks had something, they had the right idea. If we put the audience here and put the actors here, but put them in nice comfortable chairs now, everyone can see the actors down on the stage. All right, works great. Looks like the ancient hillside. But before this happened, they didn't quite think it through. They said, well, here's our audience. They want to see, so let's make it easier for them. And they reversed it. And they put the actors on an angle. Okay, well, terrific. Now they could see everything. How good an idea was that for the actors to constantly being standing on an angle? Okay? A little awkward, isn't it? A couple things happen. It's really hard to get back. Okay? But if you're a lady with high heels, you're going to practically tip over. Not to mention, what if you drop something? Boom. Comes all the way down. What if you want to put a chair on the stage? You have to customize it with the legs so that you can sit straight. Same thing with a table or any other kind of furniture. So, interesting idea, but it doesn't work. We still use it today, but I'll explain that in a minute. However, some language came from that. This is obviously what direction? Up. This is obviously down. Till this day, we still refer to upstage and downstage because of this particular type of staging. So if I am on a stage, this is upstage. Brianne is downstage. All right? It's never gone away. They will still use these kinds of stages today as a design element. If the director wants a show to feel uncomfortable, they want it to be a little weird, a little strange, a little off, then they'll develop what this is called is a rake stage. And so that the audience right away kind of feels different. Like things just aren't normal. It's a really neat thing to work on. I've worked on it. It is uncomfortable. It does hurt your back time and time again. You do get used to it. But it's still used today in different areas. But that's where the term upstage and downstage came from. And it's still there today. Right back to the Greeks up on the hill. All right? Okay, now, from that point, we get into talking about the different areas of the stage. Here's our stage. Okay, broken into 9 areas. One side's a little bigger. This is obviously what? Center. That's all you have to do. If you have to write the word center, just make a C. Okay? On either side of the stage, you're always using the actor's perspective so that the director doesn't have to make the actor say, go left, go right, go the other way. It's always done at that. So this side, who wants to guess what side of the stage this is? Annabelle. Absolutely. This is stage right because I'm looking out at the audience. It's my right side. So here is center right. So what must this be?
Center left.
Center left. Okay? Anyone? Not front. Think of the word we just learned. Did you say it?
Downstage center.
Okay. It could be down stage center if you wanted to write DSC, or down center. I shortened it a little bit more. So what's this one then? Up center. Okay. Whichever way you're comfortable with is okay. To me, that is simply upright. I'm kind of close to upright where I am, okay? If that's upright, what's this one?
Down. Right.
Good. Okay? Those are your basic areas of the stage. You go, why? The same way a football field has lines on it, so you know where to run. The same way a basketball court has areas marked off, so you know where to go. This is how the director tells you where to go. Other parts of the stage surround it. Okay? I'm going to just very briefly go over this and we're going to play a game. In the front of the stage, there's always the big main drape, the grand drape. It's the main curtain across the front. Okay? Then you see, now our stage has new curtains, shorter curtains along the sides. Anybody want to guess what those are called? Chris?
The wings.
This area is called the wings. We'll talk about that in just a second. But what are these short, narrow curtains called?
Side curtain.
Close. These are actually called legs. Can't answer that. Don't know why. They're called legs. Okay? So you have your wings. The only thing I can think of is maybe when you look at it from up above, it looks like there's wings coming off the stage. This whole area back here is obviously called the
Backstage.
backstage. A lot of times, if you're in a big theater, ours doesn't have it because ours is kind of a cafeteria. There's a wall here, and on this back wall there's a great big door. It slides both ways. This is called a barn door because it looks like the door's on a barn. And the reason it's big, it goes from the floor up as far as it can so that they can wheel the scenery in and off. So there might be a stage shop back here where they've built everything and they bring it on. If you go over to Van Wezel, when those big shows come in, or the Straz, all that equipment for the Lion King was brought across the country on trucks and in pieces. They pull those trucks up to the back of the theater and start unloading them and put them back together again. Peter?
Do we have that in ours? No.
We don't have barn doors. Matter of fact, when we did Annie, I had to take the centerpiece out of the door to get the staircase in. So you've got your backstage area, you've got your barn door, you have your legs, you have your wings. Right in front of the stage, there's always a little spot. Anybody know what this is called? In front of that main drape? Thinking? Front stage, close. Upstage? Oh my gosh, it's time to go. It's actually called the apron. All right? It's actually called the apron. This is where the audience sits, and this is referred to as the house. All right? If I may have them for 5 more minutes, we had technical difficulties, and I'm taping on things. So if you would, is it okay? Can we take 5 more minutes? Because I promised them this game. All right, we're going to play the stage movement game, okay? We're going to find out how well you know where to move your actor to. So, let's make our actor do. Okay. Yep. Here's our actor. I'm going to do them all in one piece. This is a piece of it. Where is she?
He's beautiful.
All right. There's our actor. Now, One of you is going to get to play director. One of you is going to get to play actor. And when you play actor, you're going to come up and connect to our little man with the actor pen. Somehow. There he is. Okay? And the director is going to say, all right, actor, I want you to enter upstage right. I want you to cross down center. I want you to give your speech, move down center, finish your song, and run off down left. Okay? So there's some stage directions. So now one of you gets to be the director, and one of you gets to be the actor. What would you like to be, Annabelle? Okay, here's our director. Who wants to be the actor? Jermaine? Okay, come on up, connect with your actor here. Make sure he's moving. Oops. There, got it? Okay, go ahead. Where's he going to enter from? Upright. Can't go through the stage though. He's going to go around. He's going to enter upright. Then what's he going to do? Going to go down, cross center. Going to cross down right. Let's sing a song. Sing your song there, Jermaine. Okay. And then what is he going to do? Exit upright or moving back upright. Okay, and down left and off he goes, right? Good. Okay. Who else? Okay, who else wants to try it? All right. Lorenzo, actor or director? Actor. Who wants to be the director? Okay, Giovanni. Oh, gotcha. Giovanni. Oops. Okay, where do you want him to start? Enter up left. Across the center. And exiting down left. Good job. Okay, one more. One more. Okay, Chris, come on up. Do you want to be actor or director? Actor? Who wants to be director? You want to be the director? Okay, tell him what to do.
One more actor.
Okay. All right. Tell him where he's going to answer. Good. Up. Take the whole stage. Over here. Look over here. Okay, he's going to enter upright. Sing. Okay. Down right. And exit where? Exit down left. All right, good. Good. Now, directors are not held to these standard ways. In Lion King that you just saw, where did the show? Oh, no. Back here. I lost it. Okay. Where did the show start from, Lorenzo?
It started, and it was everywhere actually.
It started down here in the house, didn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of it.
Last year during Aladdin, we had the actors during Prince Ali come up through the audience.
Yeah.
In which one?
Willy Wonka, the start of
Willy
the show.
Wonka?
Yeah.
We've done a lot of things. It's always nice to let the audience feel like they're part of it. So we do a lot of that. At our stage, sometimes we have to clear over here and come in. All right. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, we're going to play right here in our classroom, have you moving up stage and down stage and stage left and stage right, as well as blocking your own scene from the Lion King. All right. Any questions about today?
No.
All right, good. Keep up. If you're wearing a red shirt, please get your coats and exit down stage right, please. Form a line across the front of the stage, I should say. Rest of you get your coats, please. Thank you very much. Careful.
No.
Yes. You're right now, you're a village. Okay. We'll figure out, we still do. What? Reverse will be Friday and I'll work. Yes, Did you? It's such a pretty song. Okay. Good job. Thank you so much.